Hello everyone, this is Ming Zhong. Welcome to today's market analysis for your S&P 500 E-mini futures. So in this video, I'm going to show you the market recap from yesterday's session on Tuesday, including a potential trade setup in an M3 time frame at the end of the session, and also the bias going forward, the key levels to pay attention to, and most importantly is the potential trade setup in a US session later. Alright, so let's just get started now. So as you can see on this daily time frame for the S&P 500, yesterday we have an update. Basically, seen some sell-off in the last hour, and let's just get to H1. Alright, so as you can see on this H1, basically we have one reaction in the London session from this bar here. It actually tested the previous day high. As you can see, I haven't actually deleted the lines that I have drawn up from yesterday. This is the previous day high. So it actually tested and reversed and just keep going up. And at the opening, it just broke above this non-RTH high formed in the London session, and slowly grinding to the resistance which I mentioned was at a 2880 to 2900 levels. But as you can see that there wasn't much reaction from these levels. Only at the end of the session, at the last hours at 3 a.m. GMT plus 8, my time zone, we see a very sharp sell-off with an increasing supply. So that's around 30 points. That's in sync with the increasing of the supply. So apart from that, I think in general is still bullish. This kind of the reaction together with the increasing of the supply wasn't that threatening, although I actually expect another kind of the reaction once it hit the level. So I really pay attention to the resistance zone, especially at this level, 2890. Alright, just back to the trade setup review. Actually, yesterday I didn't have any trade. If you just look at the M3, let's just scroll back a bit. Okay, so this is the M3 time frame, and the levels that I was paying attention to was at a 2880 to 2900. So it's from this level onwards. So basically, I think it has some kind of the reaction here, but this wasn't a nice setup to me. However, if you if I were in this trade, like for example, if I enter at this reversal bar just right after the close at this reversal bar with a stop above the swing high here, then you can see that we didn't really have the downside follow through. Like we have just one swing here, another push here, but still we didn't manage to go anywhere, just slightly beyond this low here. So we know that there isn't any downside follow through. Then it's about time that you probably can consider to exit trade, especially if you see that this up wave is actually quite large. It's the largest that we have ever seen within this small range, and after we form a higher low here, then this is your last chance to get out from this short trade if you ever enter a short entry just based on this reversal bar alone. But actually I didn't have any trade. And one of the good trade that I saw on today's, I think, is at the end of the session. As you can see that we have a great sell-off at 315 here. So this is a significant bar. It's a very bearish bar with an increasing supply, and this kind of supply is really good to gauge, especially if you want to initiate some kind of the short entry. First, we see the bearish price action here, a bearish bar that we haven't really seen this kind of big spread bar for, I think, since this uptrend. Yeah, so this is really a change of behavior bar, And if you look at the supply level, just compare at around the same time level, 315. So if we just look at the previous day, 315 is somewhere around there. So it's almost double the supply level. So this is definitely something to pay attention to. And furthermore, that there is some kind of the break of the structure. So you can see that this is a nice little structure here. So basically we're forming a little range here, and after that it just simply just broke below this support level with increasing of the supply. You can see that supply is huge comparing to the previous day, same time slots. And subsequently we have a wick rally up. So I think this is a really kind of a textbook style for me to initiate a short entry. So this kind of the wick rally up and didn't manage to overcome this support turn resistance level. And you see that if you want, you can just base it on the rejection bar or the pin bar or whatever shooting star or what kind of the formation that you would like to call. So this is quite a nice short entry just right after this rejection here. So we see that first we have a sign of weakness with increasing supply, followed by a wick rally up, inability to commit above the resistance level, and eventually we see a strong sell off. But you see that the time is around 3:15 or 3:20. So this is in a really in the early morning in my time zone. So definitely I won't have a chance to take this trade. But if you stay up in the US session, then definitely I think this is a really nice setup for the short entry. Alright, so this is just a review of a potential trade setup from yesterday. Alright, just back to today's. Let's just have a look here. So going forward, my bias so far for day trading is still neutral, because I actually expect this kind of the range to form here. So basically this is the range level that I'm looking for. So I expect the price maybe to spend some time around here and try to resolve itself, maybe do something like this, or maybe just swing up and then fail and go down a bit to test. So until it resolves out from this trading range, then I'll probably just maintain my neutral view. But in fact, this kind of the range can provide some trading opportunities as well, because the key levels that I pay attention to is obviously the resistance levels at 2890, but I still trade it as an area from 2880 to 2900. But as you can see that there was a price reaction sharply at this level 2890, then definitely this is one of the level to pay attention to. Maybe it will just uptrust this level, force breakout, and then turn down. Then it forms a good opportunity to initiate a short entry. However, if we just retrace a pullback down to this 2850 level or the swing low 284443, somewhere around here level, that should provide some kind of the support, then I might just consider to initiate a long entry if I see some bounce from there. So basically yeah, I'm neutral at this point. But from the swing level point of view, if we just zoom out a bit, you can see that since 17th of April, then we have a reaction here. Then so far, I think we are still pretty much stuck in this large trading range, like this. But with a bias to go up. So because we see some here, overcome the support level, fell, but eventually we didn't have some significant follow through to the downside, and now we're testing the resistance area again. So I think from a swing level point of view, is still bullish, and I think at the moment we just need to wait for S&P 500 to resolve itself to see whether it can just break above this level 2900 or 2890, have a back test, and then eventually to trend up higher to test the swing high at 2960. Alright, that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed this and get something out from this video. So if you like it, just click like and hover to my picture to follow me, and do subscribe to my channel so that you get instant notification for my future video ideas. So like as usual, if you have any kind of question, just leave me a comment below and I will reply to every single comment. Alright, thanks for watching and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.